Hello, my name is Johnny Eliades, and today I want to show you the reason why most people are unhappy. Okay, I started this by getting different coaches and their ideas and their principles, but one day I was coaching someone one-on-one and I realized something, that there is an imbalance in every person who is unhappy. And I've always said, if you're a person who is unhappy, you can go and test me the time you are unhappy. Okay, what is going on in your life? Now, there's three core areas. You do get other areas, but I've always found there's three core areas. And the core areas are, first of all, your family, your wealth, and yourself. Most people, especially women, tend to be unhappy, especially when there's children in the picture and that, because they just focus on them, not on themselves. They actually focus on the children. They focus on, let's make them happy. They focus on just serving their husband while their husband is going out working. They're staying at home and looking after the family. But what happens when you're going out and you have a job? What happens? You're actually creating an identity for yourself. You're actually growing as a person. And you need to grow in order to be happy in life. Otherwise, you get to the situation where you say, listen, what is my life? What is the meaning of my life? Why do I do what I do? At the end of the day, what is my legacy? I didn't do anything. Now, some people can master that, especially women, I say, because most of the people that don't find the balance are women with children. Because it's motherly instinct. Yes, they give all their life, they give everything for their children. I'm not saying that is wrong, but what is actually giving the love? What is actually looking after that child? Who's actually looking after the family? It's you. Now, if you had a car and you were driving 100,000 kilometers, would you drive 100,000 kilometers without servicing the car? No, you'd service the car. Would you drive a car without putting petrol in? No, you'd put the petrol in. But people tend to just get in this everyday mundane life and not knowing on why they are here. So what happened is, I challenge people to write down these three triangles: family, wealth, and yourself. And I believe that you should grow these triangles at an equal level. If you look, if this is yourself, and this is your wealth, and if we look here, and this is your family, how do you think you are when you are this wealthy man, but you go home every night to an empty house? How do you feel? Or you are all the time with your kids, with your family, spending time being there for them, and then your child asks you, please can I have a chocolate, or please can I go on a soccer tour with all my friends, and you don't have the resources, you don't have the money to send them. How does that make you feel? So that will tend to make you unhappy. Now, people need to, on a consistent basis, I always say on a weekly basis, give time to all these areas. And they need to grow equally. You can't be spending time on yourself and you're in good shape and you're healthy and you're spending your whole time at the gym, but you're not spending time with your wealth. You're not spending time with your family. You're leaving your wife and you're going to the gym. You're still not going to be happy with that. And you can't be spending your time at work for all the jobs, all the people, all your customers, but you're not actually going home for your family. You're not actually spending time on you. Then you start getting sick. Then when you start eating unhealthy, people say when they get sicknesses like cancer or other sicknesses, it's always got to do with what they did in the last 2 years. And usually those sicknesses come to you is because what you've been doing over your lifetime. I say that because my dad, he's sitting with high blood pressure. he sits with a heart condition, he sits with sugar diabetes, and he keeps saying to me that he is so unlucky and how these things happen to him, but no one ever goes and looks. How did he live? What did he eat? How did he go to gym? What did he stress? What was he doing over the last 50 years? Okay? Because it all catch up to you. It does not happen overnight. Your success and your failure does not happen overnight. It happens over the decisions you make on a consistent basis until one day the result of those decisions come into play. So if you truly want to be successful and happy, because success, what is success? People come and tell me and they say, I'm so successful, but they haven't defined success. Success means different for each person. So what is success for you? What is your purpose? That's important. So what I'd like to leave you guys with there is my pyramid of success. And why I called it a pyramid, because a pyramid always fits into another pyramid. And you keep growing this pyramid. But I'd like to leave you guys with one thing. What do you think happens when you find balance? When you're spending the same time, family, when you're spending the same time each day, doing the same thing, you're waking up, you're going and having the same breakfast, you're going to drop the kids off at work, you're coming back at 5 o'clock, your wife's going to pick up the kids, you're having your supper, you're reading your newspaper, then you're going to sleep. Next morning you wake up. That's called boredom. That's not success. So what happens is, without growth, you still won't be happy. So when you find balance, you have to grow. And in order to grow, you need to find imbalance. So you could say, but Johnny, you're contradicting yourself. Well, that's life, guys. You grow yourself up until a level. You grow your wealth up until a level. You grow your family up until a level. But there comes a time where everything gets balanced. Now you have to grow it. When I say you're growing, you actually getting to a stage where they are consistent. That is not growth. Growth is this: you must better yourself. Your wealth, you must better your wealth. Your family, you must better your time with your family. You must keep seeking better days. Your tomorrow must always be better than your today. That is growth. And the only way you grow is by investing in these areas. Thank you very much. This is Johnny Eliades, and I wish you to live a life of success and passion.